Welcome to Whatever Wednesday, where I talk about whatever's on my mind every Wednesday. What's on my mind today? Grace's Guide by Grace Helbig. Yes, I know, it's another book review. Grace Helbig, as we all know, is a really big YouTube celebrity, and she wrote her first book, Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up. The first thing that I loved about this book was her section on anxiety and how she's overcome her own anxiety, which really resonates with me since I battle some of my own anxiety issues, but nothing as severe as hers. I also loved her section on hanging out by yourself, since I thought I was the only person who made dates with themselves to do absolutely nothing and just be alone and love it. I also loved her section on making adult friends, since I'm probably one of the worst people at making friends. I'm really painfully shy around new people, and just thinking about it is making me wring my fingers. I'm not always the most outgoing person, but once I know someone and open up to them, it's completely different. But with new people, I'm very quiet and almost standoffish. A lot of what Grace says in this book are things that I'm already thinking, but haven't consciously said or thought out loud. And that was really wonderful. It was almost like having a conversation with a friend rather than reading a book. I also loved all the acronyms at the end of the chapters, such as wafer taint. I also liked how she had the pages in there that you could fill out yourself and share with her online. I haven't finished mine yet. I just finished the book a few days ago, and I'm still working on trying to absorb all of the wonderful goodness that is Grace's Guide. The advice for once actually seemed like it applied to me and was something that I could do and was relatable, because it wasn't coming from someone from Generation X or Generation Baby Boomer who is so afraid of being online. They're like a groundhog afraid of their own shadow. It's something that the internet and social media is going to be something that's part of my daily life for the rest of my life. If anything, it's going to get more involved, and having someone tell me you can't do anything with it is irresponsible and ridiculous. I've gotten a lot of advice on my short tenure here on the planet, but a lot of it just felt like it hasn't fit. Like two jigsaw pieces that seem like they should fit together but don't. And it's something that's confused me and thrown me off a lot, how sometimes something works for one person but it doesn't work for everybody. I've always kind of felt that it doesn't work for me, but all the advice in Grace's Guide seemed like it fit me, and it was amazing that I could look through this and have someone who felt like an older sibling or someone that's gone through it already is there being like, hey, you're gonna mess up and it's gonna be okay. It felt like I was having a conversation with someone just as dysfunctional as me, someone who's just as afraid of making that jump into adulthood, and someone who's lost in this adult world just like I am. I've gotten to apply a lot of the advice that I've gotten from Grace's Guide, and it's made things a lot easier, especially with like anxiety and meeting new people and doing new things. So I just wanted to say thanks, Grace. This book is fantastic. I highly recommend it. She doesn't make it just geared towards girls. There are chapters that seem like they are more focused towards girls, but she definitely includes guys in her audience, which is fantastic that it's not just geared towards one gender or the other. But go out and read Grace's Guide. It's a fantastic guidebook. Goes over everything from finding adult friends, the art of putting yourself out there, something that I'm working on right now, even with me making these YouTube videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday.